Yes, it's time. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hi.
Hope you all are fine. Good to see you guys on the list. Hope you had a great week. So we are very close to the weekend, right? Just a few seconds more and we will start. All right then. Paweł, should we?
Of course.
All right, so hello everyone. And welcome to today's meeting, on today's webinar about Desktop Essentials MDM 5.41. So today I'm together with Paweł Leśniewski. Paweł is a product engineer at Desktop. He's responsible for the development of Essentials MDM. Well, he's been with the Desktop team for much longer, having spent Paweł 5 years, right? As
Exactly, five years.
Apple developer. So right now, he decides what and when will be available in Essentials MDM. Paweł is here today to present the latest changes and upcoming news in Desktop Essentials MDM. And me, I'm Michał Kacprzak. I'm responsible for partner sales, partner channel in Europe. So a few words about the organization matters. So today's meeting is scheduled for 45 minutes. It's being recorded. Yes, that's correct. And this record will be available on our TechStep YouTube channel. Okay, so you can easily play it again. You can ask questions about this session in the Q&A section or chat throughout the meeting. So we will answer them at the end of the session. All right, so what we'll be covering today. So we will focus on the new features in Essentials MDM 5.41, which was released last week, right, Paweł?
Yes.
So we will focus on, let's say, our younger child of Essentials, mobile threat defense, and some updates around it, new remediations, changes to the policy settings view. Then we'll talk about heartbeat. Heartbeat is something like persistent status of device connected to the network, so we can verify whether it's connected right now or not. Then we will talk about the Linux OS management. It's like a totally new platform supported in our MDM solution. And then we will talk about monitoring and totally new reporting module, including custom reports. And then we will present our development plans for coming months, or actually for the whole 2026. And we will end the meeting with Q&A session. Hope you are ready, guys. So let's get started. First up, we are moving towards the development of our latest offering, mobile threat defense. Paweł, could you tell us how it's developing and what we can expect right now?
Okay, so thanks for the great introduction, and let's move on to the main points. So integration with our partner, Rodeo, ensures that we can easily set up mobile threat defense. This is our response to the growing security requirements for mobile devices in today's world full of threats. So, as you know, it allows monitoring threats on devices in different categories, starting from system threats through network threats, and also those related to the applications, as well as threats hidden on the web under URLs that were classified as dangerous or scam or just phishing. In this version, 5.41.0, we refreshed the policy section responsible for threat monitoring configuration. I will show you how it looks right now.
Oh, that will be great.
Yeah,
To see how it looks like in the real, environment.
Yeah, this is the real environment, and it's 5.41.0. So we can present as it looks. So we divided the policy into 4 sections. One common section for network and system threats, separate one dedicated for threats that may occur in applications. Another section is focused on viruses and malware detected in applications installed on the devices. And the last section categorized URLs available on iOS and iPadOS, where we can block access from browsers to websites that we were marked that were marked as dangerous and properly categorized, whether as phishing or scam. Another thing that I want to mention is that we add some new remediations. As you can see, apart from the 3 that we already available, which are disabling Wi-Fi, console alerts and notifications, starting from 5.41.0, we also have another, such as block Bluetooth, disable work profile, disable Bluetooth, block Bluetooth, block NFC, block VPN, and for those related to the application, we have also uninstall application remediation, which will just uninstall the application that we have found as a threat. What's more, and I will stop here for a second, we also implemented a remediation rollback mechanism. Thanks to this, after blocking a work profile, for example, due to detected threat, we can remove this restriction with just 2 clicks by performing a rollback action from device list and allow the user to continue using the profile, work profile, in this situation. Of course, this also applies to the other types of blocks. The last point I want to mention within these changes in section is that we are now supporting the scan intervals for each threat section. From now, we can configure every section independently. So thanks to this, for example, malware threats scanning can be made, for example, 1 a day, when we also can set the threat scanner interval for system and network threat rules that can be scanned every 5 minutes in the one policy. That were our changes. So now please, Michał, go to the next slide of benefits. I will stop sharing.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Great. I don't think that I need to convince anyone here for that security, securing the work profile and all its data and applications by blocking it after detecting a threat is one of the best ways to protect company data and corporate assets. Someone installed malware on device or some virus, we block the container and nothing can get rid out of it. So this is definitely an attractive example. So we can adjust it to our needs. With threats, we found as a good example for being coupled with this remediation. But also we have some another new, I will say, configurations that we can set with new remediations. For example, a modified host file on a mobile device may cause it to communicate with internet through unwanted proxies or infected DNS servers. Of course, we can disconnect such device from the internet, from the network by blocking Wi-Fi, but we can also go one step further and block Bluetooth. Why? This way, the attacker will not be able to switch the device into the hotspot using tethering. So it will prevent other devices from being incorrectly redirected to infected servers when they will connect to the router. Another example is hooking attack. The hooking attack means that attacker tries to steal application data from the device. This can be done using simple methods like stealing cache data, but also more advanced ones like screen capturing or remote control of the phone, or overlay attacks where attackers are overlaying our screen with their views. Very often this results in stolen money or something, for example, from our bank accounts. In case of this type of threat, we can configure multiple remediation that will fully isolate the device and prevent from being transmitted through the internet, any channel like NFC, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. Additional remediations such as VPN blocking may also bring extra benefits if the attacker uses the private virtual network. So we can also add an alert to the server that administrator can react independently and immediately and in his own controlled way. So that would be all of remediations pinned to the thread, so we can easily isolate the device from other threads or from transmission of data to the server. So the cases that we can mention are a big list. I mean, we can discuss it all day, as the list of remediations will extend in the future, and now it's a huge list. But for now, I have to end. That time is clocking, so this is all from my side in this topic. And Michał, you can.
Well, thank you, Paweł, for that. I think that summarize that can be good for your part is that finally the company's data is secured, right? And can be really professionally protected. All right, guys. So let's move on. Heartbeat is totally new feature in Essentials MDM. So in ours and in yours activities, seconds often count, right? So when a point of sales terminal or field device goes offline, we lose sales, queues grow, or risk disruptions. And Heartbeat solves this problem to some extent. Like in real time, we see in the administrator console whether the device is online or offline, and we can react before the user calls. So let's take critical infrastructure, for example. In the dispatcher center, the critical network operator, it could be power plant, water storage, or a transportation company, oversees field teams, right? And mobile devices supporting operations like engineering tablets, inspection terminals, and Heartbeat provides insights into which devices are actually online and which have lost connectivity, right? Because of, for example, network segment failure, lack of coverage, configuration error, and the dispatcher immediately identifies inactive points, initiates appropriate procedures like contacting the team, checking the network nodes, or even start plan B. Well, and then and ensures process continuity, especially during shift windows, securing protocol, securing patrols, or incidents, and this shortens response and increases operational readiness. Right. So, what problems does it address? You can ask me. Well, lack of real-time information about whether field devices are, ready for operation. Delays in responding to loss of connectivity with critical points, or uncertainty regarding network coverage in sensitive areas. Let me show you how it looks like in the real console, in the real life, let's say, not on the slides. Where is my console? There it is. So let me log into the Essentials. Okay, it's here. I will open the Devices tab. This is what I'm looking for right now. And what's new on the device list is like a totally new status column, as you can see here. And next to the status column, there is a, in this example, green dot. It means that this device that I have in my mind, in my hand, I'm showing it in the camera. It's a Google Pixel. It's right now connected to the MDM server, and we are sure about it, right? Let's open the device details. Okay, it's active, right? Under the device icon, you can see again green dot with description. It's active. So let's simulate some kind of connection issues with this device. I will simply turn off the Wi-Fi, right? You can see it on the camera as well. And after a few seconds, the device status will be changed to inactive. So we can all right, it's already changed. So we can see whether the device is online or offline. It means it is connected to the MDM server for real. So when I turn the Wi-Fi on again, it will yeah, it's connected to Wi-Fi again, and the device status is changed to the active. So we are 100% sure that this device is connected to the network and to the MDM server. When you ask me how to turn it on, right, for your devices, it's very simple. You just have to open your policy. It's available everywhere for full managed devices, BYOD or WPC, or even dedicated /kiosk mode devices. So in my case, this is WPC policy. My policy is called 5.41. Let's open it. And here we have to provide the name of this parameter because there is a lot of them. So let's provide in search box word status. And you can see there is like a totally new parameter here in the policy, enable device online status. So when you switch this toggle to on, and then you have to choose the device online status check interval from 3 up to 60 seconds. So after this interval, if the device is not connected to the MDM server, it will be treated as inactive. In the other way, we can see the device is active, right? All right, so let's go back to the slides for a second. Okay. Slides, where are you? Okay, and here. So just to summarize this heartbeat part. So heartbeat allows you to respond faster because you immediately see which devices are online or offline, which directly reduces MTTR, for example, right? This mean time to repair a potential failure. A proactive status visibility helps reduce downtime before user requests arrive, and more stable device availability, translates into better SLAs, right, and higher end user satisfaction. So this is about the heartbeat. Let's Paweł talk about the Linux OS management, right? It's like a totally new. It's our like a shining star right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. And now we are introduction the support for Linux devices in Essentials. For now, Linux devices can be managed from the same administrative console as Android or as macOS or iOS devices. Thanks to this functionality, IT teams gain centralized management, better control over devices, and ability to quick perform the remote administrative tasks. So, as you can see on the slide, we officially support Ubuntu distribution, Debian, Fedora, and Red Hat in version you can see. And according to the documentation, it is also possible to install the agent on lower version. However, it depends on the availability of the versions of required system packages, such as sudo and others. So for more details, please refer to the documentation. And on the right side of the slide, you can see the list of some functionalities we implemented, but this is not a complete list. So let me briefly mention some additional things we offer. So, for example, we support sending configurations to Linux devices, such as passcode settings. This configuration is responsible for defining password complexity, including minimum or maximum length, number of special characters, and similar parameters. Another configuration is script execution. It is a huge functionality for more technical users, which allows us to execute basically any script action we may need on the device. So we can make just Bash or Python script using this configuration. Next, I would like to mention the policy settings that we implement. Of course, they are available within our standard policies, marked with Linux logo, and together with all of other settings, you can find them in the same policy as on other device types. So, policy settings include right now Wi-Fi blocking, camera blocking, memory card blocking, Bluetooth blocking, USB storage, but also we have a toggle for prevent the device from sleeping, and the one that is on the slide, forcing automatic updates. So the device will be always on the right path with updates. Despite of those 7, also we can disable VPN settings. Yes, this is our restrictions in policy. Moving forward, we also implement the application installation, which looks exactly the same as for the other devices. And to this whole list that you can right now do with our Linux devices, we also add one more thing that, in my opinion, is a game changer. It's similar to the scripts that we can send by configuration, but it's something different. This is the remote terminal, a virtual terminal. It is available directly from the administrator console and allows executing commands on the managed computer, just like connecting via SSH. Very efficient and fully secure. And right now I will show you a short demo of how this functionality works. And I will leave the benefits for you as your own conclusion after the meeting, because honestly, we would not finish this webinar today, because as you know, we can do everything on Linux using the terminal. So I'm switching to the video. I hope you can see it. And just play.
It's
So
visible.
I'm going to the device details and trying to run remote access. Then execute, and I'm waiting for the connection with my machine. After connection, I can see that terminal is working. I have connection. I'm checking the path of desktop on the right side of screen. I mean in the Linux machine. So I see that this home user. I'm going to this to this path on the virtual terminal, going to the desktop and trying to make a folder named folder. After clicking the enter button, as you can see on the machine, the folder is created exactly from this virtual terminal from administrative console. So we can do much more, as you can imagine. And a fun fact at the end, adding Essentials to another Essentials. Yes, it is possible. An Essentials server can be enrolled into the another Essentials and managed directly from the admin console. But this is just a fun fact and side note, so we don't really recommend to doing that. Thank you very much. From my side, on the Linux topic is
That's
all.
That's interesting, especially the last part, Paweł, about managing essentials by essentials.
Yeah.
That's interesting actually. All right, so monitoring changes in the monitoring. I mean the dashboard and the report mechanism. So the monitoring panel provides quick insights into key metrics in a refreshed layout, allowing you to move from general overview to a specific area of interest in seconds, right? So from the monitoring panel, you can access reports with a single click, shortening the path from dashboard observation to detailed data analysis. Let me show you how it looks like. It's much better than looking on the slides. Essentials is here. Okay, you should see it right now. Okay, so let's go to the monitoring tab. So before I do it, so in the main menu at the top, you can see that under the monitoring button, there is actually two possibilities, right? Monitoring panel and reports. So this is the latest change. So let's start with the monitoring panel. It's totally refreshed. It shows you the most important information about the devices, about the security level, about the server health, etc. So we can verify whether the policy is properly applied on your managed devices, how much devices, how many of them you have in the MDM solution. You can even verify which applications are most popular in your organization. So this is this kind of example at the bottom. You can adjust the visible part to your needs. Change the report report type. You can send it this report to your email, export it to PDF, or simply show the details. So let's verify how it looks like. Okay, wrong button. Let's one more time. Most popular applications and show details. Okay, it's not here. Let's try to find it manually. Applications. Most popular applications. So as you can see, we can verify that most popular applications are Gmail or Google Apps. We can see exact devices on which these apps are installed. So this is the one of the example of predefined reports. You can generate all of them from this simple place about the device management status, about SIM cards, about the user's activity, etc. All of those predefined reports were moved from the advanced UI to this modern management UI. But those predefined reports sometimes are not enough. So it's it was very important for you, for the customers, to be able to create your own custom reports. So we provide this simple report wizard. Okay, I see I lost my console. Wizards. Okay. So we create a very simple custom report wizards. It's you can open it by clicking on this big plus button on the left top corner on the console. So first thing, we have to provide some kind of fancy name for this report. So I would like to display information about the battery health. So let's call it managed devices battery health. Verify whether it's time to replace the battery or maybe even the devices. So the next step, we have to select the main data source, devices, SIM cards, or users. So in this case, I would like to see the devices data. So if I would like to see the battery health data, let's find some battery parameters, battery health. All right, and then let's correlate it with the device device ID, EMIA, for example. All right, and let's create this report. All right, report is created. Let's generate the data. Okay, that's very good. So we can see battery health on the left and device identify ID on the right. But we can say it's not enough, right? It's not like it doesn't include like a very good data. So let's extend it. So let's provide some more info, like additional emails, maybe something about the user assigned to this device, name, surname, maybe platform, the device platform, so we can verify whether it's Android or iOS. Platform version. All right. And let's provide creation date as well. So it means the date creation in the MDM solution. And this is like a very important part because we can extend or make those the data more accurate to our needs. Because in my instance, I have devices added like 8 years ago as well. So it's a huge range, right? So let's limit it to 1 year, and we can use this global condition part at the bottom of the console. So I just copied the created on parameter name, so that I can create like this global condition here, and I will provide 2025 March. Today is 20th, so 21. So I should see all the devices added to the MDM solution from March 21st last year till now. So let's save these settings and regenerate the data. Okay, much better. So we can see battery health information, device IDs, which user or employee is assigned to this device, the device platform version, and specific data when it was added to the MDM solution. It's very easy to generate like adjusted reports to your own needs right now. So let's back to some slides for the last few minutes. All right. So regarding the this monitoring and reporting mechanism, we shorten the time from observation to decision because we can go to reports from the monitor panel with a single click and immediately drill down into the details. Then we gain flexibility because we can use predefined reports or create like a custom report based on device, user, and SIM card data. And we close compliance faster and eliminate costs because we can more easily detect inconsistencies and unused resources or even usage anomalies. So monitoring shows what's happening, and reports allow you to see why and what to do about it. Okay. Paweł, we have a few minutes, so let's go through the roadmap and what we can expect in the coming months.
Yeah, so our roadmap is planned, but we keep in mind some minor possible adjustments. As you can see, we released version 5.41.0 in February. Now we are close to the releasing of 5.41.1, which includes several fixes and also some significant improvements, such as integration with Entra. Now it is possible to set more than one synchronization per organization. So this is a huge improvement. So you can right now just integrate more synchronizations or filters. In June, we are going to release 5.42. Then after the vacation period in September, 5.43. The last version this year will be 5.44 in December, but we will decide about smaller version between minor releases based on clients' needs and requirements. So going forward,
Unexpected presence, you mean?
Yeah. If you, Michał, can go forward one slide.
Yeah,
thanks.
sure.
In the first half of 2026, we are going to provide functionalities such as compliance rules, where we integrate with Microsoft Conditional Access for better control in case of non-compliance, compliance, automated actions, etc. But we will also add support for Apple BYOD, so we can enroll device using managed Apple accounts. We have already released custom reports, and we are going to release related feature, custom fields, and scheduling on reports. It will be delivered in 5.42. There are also improvements in MTD. We are adding support for the personal part of WPC BYOD devices with custom MTD agent that will be installed in the private part and will observe the threats in private parts, and remediations will be done by agent located in the work profile. Going forward, additionally, we are working on Apple OS update campaigns, which will allow to better business app management. In the meantime, also we are improving our admin console in a new interface with some new views. As you can see on slide, Action Center, permissions, settings management, and policy status. So the second half of year will bring us folder support in the launcher, as well as support for a new device type, which is Watch from Apple with watchOS. Additionally, we are working on Samsung Kai integration, and as for some time from now, we are rebuilding the REST API from the foundation. So we are working on the new REST API, where we, maybe in other words, we are creating the REST API based on our web services. And this is the huge, really huge functionality, as we have more than 100 endpoints. And we are working on that for now, half of year, and we will deliver it in the second part of 2026. Also, we will deliver Okta users and group synchronizations support, and still we are working on the new interface changes on the new UI. So we will deliver the list of organization view, file import view, alert forwarding, and messages. And this is the plan for the second part of the year. And as I can see, we have 2 minutes left and 3 questions on the chat. So maybe we can answer some of them.
Yeah, let's do it. So the first one from Łukasz: is there any additional charge from mobile threat defense? So I can ask, yes, there is additional charge, additional license on top of the pure MDM license. So please contact your reseller or directly us to continue this part. Another question is from Bjorn Tore. So does the Heartbeat solution provide automated escalation procedures in case a crucial device falls offline, is infected or similar? And how can it support our customers interacting correctly? Email, auto calls, or similar notifications? It's like a long question. Paweł, can you?
Okay. So at this stage, the Heartbeat solution does not yet include automated escalation mechanisms such as email notifications or something you mentioned. However, we are actively exploring compliance-driven automation features to help customers respond even more efficiently to critical device events. So we will keep it in mind, and we are working on that with some attitude to plan it in the next versions. This is the big feature and really wanted by customers.
It is. And the last one, Paweł, Linux management support. Are Ubuntu derivatives supported, like Mint, for example?
Okay, so this is the hard question, as we officially verified the list we mentioned in documentation and on slides. And it all depends on the packages installed on the machine, on the Linux OS. I mean, it depends on of the version of sudo package, of apt-get package, or different related to the distribution. So it can happen that our binary can run, but I'm not sure if the device will enroll successfully, because some of package can be missed, and we are not sure. We don't want to say it now. We can verify it and back to you through email with answer that will be we can send it to all of you on this meeting. So we will verify, and if the request and if there is a request for support for Mind, just raise that and we will work on this.
Great, thank you, Paweł. So we have reached the end of the meeting. So I'm displaying Paweł and mine's contact information. So if you would like to discuss the topics discussed today at today's meeting, or just want to chat with us in general, we are available for you. So on behalf of myself, Paweł, and the entire TechStep team, I would like to thank you for attending on today's webinar. And I'm already inviting you to the next one, which will take place before the summer holidays. So we wish you like a peaceful and enjoyable time and the whole weekend. Thank you.
Guys. Bye bye.